Hi everyone, let's make bread. So welcome to my new series where I'll be trying to make different types of bread, and today on our first episode we'll be making bagels. So everyone knows what bagels are, I think. They're small and round bread, and they're lovely, they're chewy. They can be paired with like cream cheese and salted salmon, cream cheese and what? Cured salmon. It can be dessert, and yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. I should have a script, by the way, but I have my trusty recipe book here. This will also be my first time making bagels, so it will be a learning process for me and for you. And yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so for my recipe, I'll be trying out two different types of flour. I akan cuba with all-purpose flour dengan bread flour, just to see if there's any difference, because bread flour, it was a bit expensive, you know. It was almost 10 for this one bag, so I'm just trying out maybe if it's worth the splurge. Alright, okay. Here I have two bowls in front of me. I'll add in according to the recipe. For the bread flour, I'll be putting 90 ml of water. And then as for the AP flour, I'll be putting in 70 ml first, because I think it would need less water because it has less protein than the bread flour, so it wouldn't take much more to hydrate it. And then in both bowls, I'll be putting in 3/4 teaspoon of yeast. This is instant active yeast. And then in both bowls, I'll be putting in 1 teaspoon of brown sugar. You can use normal sugar too. I'll be mixing them in and leave it for 5 minutes for the yeast to bloom. I just got back from the gym, by the way, hence the outfit. So I just, whatever. Alright, see you later. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. I'm gonna put in, I have in front of me the all-purpose flour and the bread flour. I'm gonna put in equal amount, so 1/4 teaspoon of salt in both of them. Let's start the kneading process. This is the part that's like a bit time consuming and energy consuming, but will be good. I'll start with the bread flour first. This is 125 grams of flour. It's the same amount. I'll do the same amount for both of them. I'll mix it in with a fork first to make sure everything's incorporated. And this looks so dry already. I'm following the recipe. Okay, let's give it time. Okay, like I said, let's give it time if it's too dry. Of course, it'd be easier with a machine, with a mixing machine, with a kitchen, but it's okay. We'll use our guns, okay? We've been training for months for this. Now that it's like incorporated-ish, I'm gonna place it on the table and start actually kneading it for at least 7 minutes. Okay. This is a bit too dry, too wet already. I'm gonna put in more flour. Just like that. Sikit je. That's about like 3 grams of flour. This is not very scientific of me, I'm sorry guys. Okay, I added a little bit more flour, so the final total flour will be around 130 grams of flour. Now I'm just gonna knead it a bit more. It's very important for us to knead it a long time so that we can develop the gluten. We're almost done, I think, but we have to check. There's this test, they call it the window pane test, where you get a small ball of dough and you stretch it, and if you can see like light passing through it before it rips, then it's ready. Yeah. Okay, that passes it for me. And then here I have a bowl. I dah letak minyak so that it doesn't get sticky. Now I'm gonna put it in a bowl and let it rest for at least 1 hour, okay? Alright, onto the all-purpose flour. all-purpose flour. I'm not gonna even bother to clean this. It's still gonna be dirty at the end. Okay, I'm going to put the normal flour in. And yeah, we repeat the same process of like mixing and kneading. Okay, the normal flour one turned out quite well. I just added like 5 ml more water because it was a bit too dry actually. We're done. I'm just gonna put it in an oil covered bowl and then keep it covered, keep both of them covered for at least an hour, and then I'll see you guys when they're done proofing. Okay, it's been an hour. We have the dough here. So this is the bread flour one and this is the normal flour one. It's not that big. I don't know why. Maybe because it's like too dry. Whatever. We're just gonna make do. So yeah, we're just gonna shape it, and the dough is makes 2 serving each. So we're gonna have 4 bagels over here, and yeah, I'm just gonna shape it. Shape it into a ball. Literally pinch in the middle, and yeah, and we have our bagels. I'm just gonna put it on a parchment paper. Okay, we're done shaping the bagels. I mean, it's not that pretty, but it's cute. It's cute. Now we're gonna let it rise for like another 10 minutes while we wait for our water to boil. Let me show you guys. This is a very crucial step when making bagels, is to boil them, because it's what gives them like this nice glossy exterior and makes them extra chewy. So yeah, if you don't boil your bagels, you're not making bagels, you're just making bread, I think, in my opinion. So we have a pot of boiling water here. It was a rolling boil, so now I put it to a medium heat, and now into the pot we're gonna put some honey, about 85 grams of honey. The honey is so that it gives the bagel like a bit of a sweet flavor. They traditionally use malt syrup over there in like the US, but yeah, I don't know what malt syrup is, so I'm just gonna use honey. I'm gonna put the bagels in, 1 minute on each side. Okay, takutnya, oh my god. Let's just do 2 first at a time. Okay, it's been a minute. We're gonna flip it. Oh no, okay. Woo, I thought that got stuck. Okay. Woo. Takut. Looks cute though. Our bagels are done boiling. Now on to the final step before boiling. Here I have 1 egg, I dah kacau. So tu je, I didn't add anything. I'm gonna brush them on top of the bagels, and then I'll be making a plain bagel and a bagel with everything seasoning. So I have everything seasoning here. Let me egg wash the plain bagels. Everything seasoning one. We'll egg wash first. Immediately after egg washing, I just dip in the everything seasoning. I hope everything sticks. Everything sticks. First one. This is the bread flour one. This so tak cantik. Here are our bagels. So this will be the one with the bread flour, and this one normal flour. And yeah, I'm gonna bake it for 25 minutes. Halfway through, around 12 minutes, I have to flip it, terbalikkan pula the pan. Alright, see you guys when it's done. I'm so excited. Okay, the bagels are done baking. Let me show you. Bagel reveal, 3, 2, 1. Cantiknya. The garlic on the everything seasoning dah hangus. I'm just gonna pick them out one by one because burnt garlic is like one of the worst flavors in the world. This is from the bread flour and this is from the normal flour. and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the taste test. Alright, transition is here. Okay, we're in tomorrow now. Here are our bagels. I think I'm gonna try the plain ones because I think that'd be a really good clean canvas taste test. And I'm just gonna cut them in half and toast them using my toaster. Okay, this is the texture of the normal, the bagel with the normal flour. It is very dense, but yeah, it's okay. This is the one with the bread flour, much softer. This one doesn't have a hole in it, but like, this is the normal one. This is this is the bread flour one, and this is the one with the normal flour. It's a bit more dense. This one's softer. Okay, I'll toast them. Okay, panas. Okay, I'm just gonna cut off a small slice. I'm gonna taste test maybe the one with the normal flour first. And then this is the one with the bread flour. So there's not much different flavor wise. I can taste the honey in the bread, which is fascinating, but like the flavor is the same, and texture wise I feel like they're almost similar. The one with the bread flour is a bit softer, but like I think I like the chewy and dense texture of the normal flour one. So I guess you don't have to splurge for the bread flour to make bagels. Okay, again, panas. Let me show you guys a simple sandwich recipe to make. Alright, first of all, some garlic spread on both of them. It smells so good already. And then a single Kraft cheese and some lettuce, or just one single lettuce. And I have some egg patty. I'm gonna put one first. Sort of chili sauce. I use this sriracha. It's very nice. Just spread it. Yeah, that's our breakfast sandwich using our homemade bagel. Cantikan. Okay, this is for my brother, by the way. I'll have him taste test. Say something.
Should I get it?
Okay, yeah.
I gotta have more of that. The sriracha, so stick there.
Okay, okay. Berapa out of 10?
This one, I give you a 9.5.
9.5 out of 10, you guys. So yeah, I hope you have fun trying making bagels. I feel making bread is so fun to me. I finally found a love for baking, and yeah, bread is like the easiest thing. I mean, it's very time consuming. It took me yesterday from 8:30 p.m. to like 11, so it was like 2.5 hours. But I feel like it's very rewarding. Okay, I have to go now. I have to go to work, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.